All right. It is 4:13 in the morning. You know, when you eat that much, goes through all kinds of changes. How's it going? All right, this is a very special broadcast. Gonna keep it a little bit low key. Don't want to wake up the neighborhood. So, yeah, we're going full metal avatar, baby. Come on. Yeah. So let's just jump right to it. All right. So, are you ready? I know it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. Here it. Oh, that was pretty good. Here it is. So, this is the deal, man. It's a way of doing automation. Like, today there's AI agents, and they're all the rage because they bring AI functionality to a new level in the sense that you can use it like almost an employee. And through the agent, you can really, like, literally replace people who you're paying $50,000 a year. And so this is sort of a crazy hybrid version. All right. And so here we go. We're going to start out here with a Google Sheet, and we're going to be loading this Google Sheet with articles that we find interesting, all right, in our niche. And then this first tool is gonna take the article, read it, right, and then send it to ChatGPT, which will create a script. All right. And then that script will be sent to HeyGen, where I'm going to be, I have to, so what I have to do for this, all right, for the HeyGen thing, I've got to stare into the camera. And this is weird because if sometimes you have different, different movements that you do naturally that you don't realize, and then all of a sudden AI captures it, and then you're like immortalized doing the thing that you're really embarrassed about. So, you gotta look good, you gotta sound good, and then you gotta speak to this AI thing for like 5 minutes straight. And so you got to think, what do you do? Do you smile? Do you just stay like this? And this is the kind of thing we're going to figure out. But, this isn't my invention. This is an invention of the social media just princess.
Here I am, designer, and the first
Okay, this is the commercial. Here she.
media system that creates
Okay, let me. We'll just we're just gonna go over this super duper quickly. Let me just turn off the sound, and so she's actually this is better. So you're gonna see the avatar. This is just amazing. So this avatar that she made of herself, I'm gonna make of me. I know. I know. It's gonna be scary, man. There's gonna be like this crazy AI version of me just plastering TikTok and all of these short form, um, because the long form thing is no problem. All right, I can talk like forever as long as I got my music going, and I got my hand claps. I feel comfortable and I can just ramble on and speak about whatever. But then when it comes to short form, doing something just like, 30 seconds for some reason, that's really super hard for me. So I want to like dominate this short form world with my Stars of David experience offer. All right, and so let's listen to Sabrina. It's like she's half Asian, half Russian. Romanov. I'm sure I'm not saying correctly, but this is not real, man. This is not real. I'm telling you. So let's listen to her talk.
Of yourself. Now, here's the same video with sound so you can get a sense of how it all works together. If you're not protecting your family's online safety, you're leaving the door open for cyber professional sounding voice. I'll walk through that next week. In this video, I'm going to walk through the base workflow automation that does research, writes scripts, creates the videos, and then publishes them out. This is what it looks like at a high level using make.com. But honestly, you can use any automation tool such as Zapier, Pipedream, or N8N. Okay, so we're going to walk through it step by step. If you're not familiar with make.com, go ahead and click create a new scenario because I'm going to build more complex AI clone automations on top of this base workflow automation. The first node you're going to add is Perplexity. If you're new to make.com, you just click add module. Okay, search for Perplexity here. Create a chat completion. Here's what the module should look like. So add your connection here. It's going to ask you for your API key. So head on over to Perplexity to grab it. I just went with the default model that was selected. So in our large 128K. And then.
Okay, so let's take a look here. All right. So if we go here, all right. So what she just said is we go to Perplexity, right? And so her connection, if we look here, she's connecting with Llama 3.1 sonar, right? I don't have this. Everything I've got here is free. So I've got this sonar. I have these choices, right? Sonar Pro, Sonar Reasoning. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes up. And then here is the instruction set. Let me just turn down this music a little bit more. There we go. All right. So the purpose, your task is to, and her thing is research practical cybersecurity, and then create to be spoken by an avatar and social media. And so what she does is she comes here to Hacker News, and she finds a an article that she finds interesting, and then she loads it into this Google, and I'm not quite sure which one that I use just yet, so I'm not going to populate that thing right there. And all right, and there's just clock here. I don't know what it's trying to say. It's giving me the correct time. It's 4:30 in the morning. Come on, let's give it up for 4:30 in the morning. 10:30 in Paris. 8:30 in Sydney, Australia. So we're all good. All right. So, and then it goes to HeyGen. So I've got both API keys here, and then HGen to do hundreds of videos like a week, which is what I'm going for, right? That's going to take that's going to take like the free version. You get 10 videos a month, so that's plenty to experiment with. To go full time, it's going to take like $97, like 100 videos. If you can do 100 videos a month, like 3 a day, it's like $1 a video that you don't edit, you don't do anything, man. Come on, baby. All right. That's the story. All right. And then we go to the hate. So then here. So I'm sort of here. I feel comfortable at this point that I kind of know what I'm doing. This is the unknown. And then what's so cool is you have to wait for, so this GPT is going to populate HGen when it's finished with the script. HGen is going to, in sort of in a live time sensitive situation, create something, and then it's going to wait 5 minutes because it's going to be a 30-second video that's going to wait some more. And then it's going to create the avatar. Then it's going to capture what it created, social media accounts, and she's got it set up to, she created her own sort of like buffer thing. So it's going to upload to buffer. But if I go here, right, this is HTTP, so it's the buffer API key, right, so on and so forth. But if I wanted to use another um, tool that distributes videos, so it'd be interesting to duplicate this scenario, this scene, and I could take it, and then it's routed, right? It's routed to Google Sheets, which is a way to monitor if the thing actually worked, right? We can give an applause for that. If the thing actually works, it's going to publish to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Threads. I don't even have a Thread account and an Instagram account. Look on the tutorial. So this is the basic. This is the basics right here. And if you look on her tutorial here, right? So she's got a much more robust setup. So I want to see exactly what this. But she's amazing because she was working in IT in a high pressure situation, built a company, sold the company, and then she just was like burnt out and spent 3 years sort of chilling out and trying to get her humanity back, which, I'm sure we can all relate to. And then once she started to get, her feedback under her, she says, well, what am I going to do? And she's like, I'm going to take my knowledge, and my goal is to teach 1 million people AI, And so what's exciting about this is um here we are. This workflow, right? Back in the spent hour upon hour upon hour creating these short videos, or you hired somebody. All right? And so you're literally creating something in which you can create this. Right, where is it? Where'd she go? And if you look in your feed, right? If you're at all interested in AI, and you look at her feed, or yeah, sure she is. Okay, so let me go here. We'll watch it again together real quick. Turn down the sound. And here she goes.
Actually really, really good. Many platforms, including LinkedIn, are pushing short form video content, so you can create a pretty high quality avatar of yourself. Now, here's you're leaving the door open for high quality avatar of yourself. Now, here's the same video with sound, so you can get a sense of how it all works together. If you're not protecting your family's online safety, you're leaving the door open for cyber threats. To get a much more professional sounding voice, I'll walk through.
And what's important is you can change the background, right? And I'm sure that if you wanted to create, different presentations, like she said, she's outside. She likes the way the outside looks, the lighting, which is a really good hack. Get outside either early in the morning or as the sun begins to set. Don't go outside with the sun right above your head. You're gonna look like something out of a horror film. So, yeah. And the once the mechanical part of it is over, then it comes the content part. And I want to show you this. Like back when COVID was going on, I was just going absolutely animal. Like I was in beat, uploading information very, very early on. As the thing broke out, I was following Dr. Simone Gold, Pierre Corey, I think his name is, Dr. McCullough, Dr. Malone. Very, very, very early on, they were all talking about hydroxychloroquine and everything like that. Ivermectin from the very early days, like in April of 220, March, April, May, content saying this thing is just a big scam. And I was getting hit, and they were taking my videos, and I did this one video where they were going, hey, look, in Africa, we really can't say anything right now because it's so early, but these numbers are coming in, and there's like no COVID in Africa. And they're like, we know, like Yemen and war-torn places, those numbers can be suspect, but other nations in Africa that we rely on their numbers for AIDS research and stuff like that will get the same thing. It's just not popping off like it is everywhere else. Is that because they have a culture which is aggressively taking anti-parasitic drugs or whatever, and they went in, grabbed that video, and gave me the strike? So I want to show you something. To this day, right? The the email. Watch this. So I'm going to use the email that I used for my COVID just beast mode engagement. Now watch this. Your account has been disabled after an automatic review of your recent activities. Please take a look at our terms of service. And so I like to use this email for all of my social media interactions. So my email, this email identity with Life is a Miracle podcast at gmail.com still's got a stink on it from COVID, man. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. First, it's still got a stink on it. So as I work with these tools, this is sort of my go-to email. It helps me organize. I know that if I come to a site like, whatever it is that I'm going to, if it has a Google thing, I'm going to use that login. But so now, as I'm doing this avatar, I've already encountered a 404 error with the make tool. They've already said, no, you're too much of a COVID bad boy. You can't. So this already login. So it's going to be interesting to see as I move forward what roadblocks I'm going to have to overcome, to make this thing happen. But it seems pretty straightforward. And the main purpose of the video is to say that, you don't have to feel overwhelmed like, oh my God, I don't know how to code. I don't know this world, these AI agents. You got all these people trying to make you feel that, there's this, super exotic artificial intelligence world that, you can't sort of get in there and understand, which is absolutely not true, because Make is like Zapier. It's like these other automation tools where you're just stacking different modules that do different things. And in the world of AI agents, you do that in code. There's even ways to vibe coding now where you can sort of vibe your way into it. So there's a community of coders out there who are going to try to tell you you can't get like cool automation things done unless you hire them because they know code. It's true, you're going to need somebody who knows code to fine tune some pretty heavy duty applications, but you can get 99% of the way there with just regular tools like this. And I can code a little tiny bit, but nothing in terms of like enterprise coding or anything like that. Not yet. Maybe one day I'll pick it up, but for right now, I just want to try to get this Stars of David thing really, really, really moving. And the question is, right? She uses Hacker News, and I like Citizens Free Press, but neither one of them are sort of centric to the art world or to, you know, the niche which I'm trying to celebrate, the golden age of cinema. So I don't know. I would. The point is the spreadsheet. The point is you have this spreadsheet, and then you find a article and you stick it in there, and it goes through the chain of events, and then before you know it, I'm gonna be looking just like this here, man. Come on, let's give it up. All right, so this is a quick one. It's coming on 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna try to get a few hours sleep and then hit the same, baby. You know, see what we can do. All right, so put your questions and comments down below, and we'll see ya. We'll see you next time. All right, take care.